that's going to change, right, Bill?
Yeah, it was a cloud-free start to this Tuesday. And the reason why was some early morning thunderstorms to our south and east. I mean, Goliad, Victoria, all got clobbered. Very heavy rain early this morning, pre-dawn hours. And because we were on the back side of that, we cleared out for several hours. But now the clouds are back. So let's get to it. The weather impact alert, and again, the extension now into Memorial Day Monday. So we're going tonight all the way through Monday, nearly a complete week of weather impact alerts. The impact will be strong storms that'll develop, some of which could produce hail and damaging winds, even localized flooding if we don't get the right breaks in between these storms. So make sure you've downloaded the KENS 5 app and you have radar in the palm of your hand. You need to stay weather aware. We are definitely clouding up fast with a lot of Gulf moisture. And you can see just how dark some of these clouds are. You'll feel that humidity out there. 90 feels like 98. That's an incredible stretch, right? I mean, we've got a dew point of 73 right now. This atmosphere is juiced up with that western Gulf moisture in place. Very tropical air waiting for this front. So this is when it gets dangerous because that surface front is the trigger. We also have a dry line out to the west, both acting as good surface triggers for these thunderstorms to develop. You see some cooler air behind this front, but it's not going to be a big blast of cold. But with that in mind, out across areas west where the dry line lives and where that front's going to drop in, you've got the severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 11 p.m. Fredericksburg, Kerrville, Lakey, Rock Springs, and Del Rio, the communities that will be impacted with this watch again until 11, and it does not include San Antonio. And that's okay because most of these storms should die out as they start making their move towards San Antonio. And keep in mind, at the time of day we're expecting most of these storms, we lose daytime heating, we do lose daytime sunshine, so those are two big factors that can kind of help wind these storms down just a bit. So far, we're watching this line develop, but I don't know how much of that's going to make it east. You know, we're going to see what's developing here. This is what we'll start watching closely. These, again, with daytime heating right now, we're expecting a little bit more of that to develop. So here's what the radar should look like at 7 p.m. You can see some pretty good storms between Eagle Pass and Rock Springs, also dropping into Gillespie County, and those are the ones that could be severe. Now, this model, the graph, I'm going to show you two. This first one is going to give us 10 o'clock arrival time. Very heavy. Look at this. I mean, this is very intense rainfall that would lead to some localized flooding if it sits still, but hopefully it's pushing out quickly. By 7 a.m. Wednesday, we're definitely cloudy, but we're dry. I mean, we should move all that rain out. Then as we get into Thursday, notice it is the overnight hours into Thursday morning that we're expecting the showers to move in. This is 6 a.m. Thursday, heaviest rain down to the south. So, you know, it's not going to be that it's raining all day on these weather impacts. It's going to be just periods of very heavy rain pushing through. High pressure is not going to build back in. So we're going to be uncapped for these storms to develop. Now, the second model has 9 p.m. rain up around Kerrville, Fredericksburg, and then the line comes in later. And this was the trend last night, too, that the HRRR model was bringing everything in a little bit later than the graph model. And so you see 1 a.m. to about 4 or 5 in the morning on Wednesday for the rain before we get more to develop on Thursday. Let's unpack the 14-day forecast where, again, it is a string that we've never done before of weather impact alert days because of the probability of heavy rain. Again, it's not that it's going to be raining all day every one of these days. And we might even get some nice breaks of sunshine like we had this morning. But one thing's for sure, the chances are going to live in every day of this forecast. In fact, it's almost as if we should just be looking at what days are not going to have a chance of rain, and we don't see that until Tuesday, June 2nd. We've got rain chances all the way through the end of this month.